What's going on? This is your host, alexlexus of the nMo Mugen Arcade TV show, and today I'm coming at you with something a little more fighting game related. I'd also like to make a humble request. Please subscribe to the nMo Mugen Arcade Show channel, and any donations made to the nMo Mugen Arcade Show will be directly affecting the quality of the show to get it back to where it was prior to my departure from Iraq. Alright. Furthermore, the topic, because this is split into two segments, I have match videos and just my thoughts on whether Street Fighter Cross Tekken, can be saved. Now, I know Ayano-san is the new director for Street Fighter Cross Tekken, and I'm hoping, considering his approach to how he's addressing fans, it looks a bit promising, but I mean, after watching a couple videos, I saw something on Maximilian's page, and just reading and doing research on the forums, that there's supposed to be a massive overhaul to the game. Now, here's a problem with that. In order to do that, I think you just have to remake the game, because the problem lies in the system itself. I mean, the fact that they balanced a game around gems, that's to me unheard of. I mean, I don't know why they would even do something to that nature, because now, like I said, when I fight certain people, it's always a what if, like he wouldn't have beat me if he didn't have these gems enabled and whatnot, and it's not all gems, don't get me wrong. It's just those auto gems and the defense and auto tech and all that. I mean, if the person doesn't know how to play, then they need to go to the drawing board like we used to do back in the 90s. Go learn how to play, and maybe you can take on your opponents. But this is now a society where you have to cater to the casual just so the company can survive. And unfortunately, it's just affected the quality of the development of the games. So, with that being said, to me, I think they just need to remove gems altogether, fix some of the jab stun on some of these, on all the jabs. I mean, it's just crazy. But hopefully they'll listen to the cries of the fans and work things out for the most part. But this is a match that I was fighting today on Xbox Live, and unfortunately, I don't know, it's kind of hard to wrap my head around this one. Now, this round was pretty tough for me because I had to figure out how to get around this guy's like turtling style play. Anytime I jumped in, he hit me with a knee or something, so I will give him that. He had his gameplay, his strategy set up. But harping more on the Street Fighter Cross Tekken engine itself, it's very twitchy. And what I mean by this is, with the way the attacks behave, like in Street Fighter 4, you couldn't just flick on a jab just to mash out of something. You had to know what move to use to free yourself from a lockup situation. Furthermore, I mean, that's the twitchy style play. I would need Shinwar to help me better explain that, but it's just, as soon as you go for a move or try to counter somebody, a noob is sitting there just twitching on those buttons, just hoping to interrupt one of your moves or your strategies, and you're pretty much stuck at the limitations of the engine. So it's just, I don't know. I think honestly, this is Street Fighter Cross Tekken with Street Fighter dominant traits. So what they should have done was gone with a more Street Fighter 4S type gameplay and add the juggles and the chain combos to that, plus the tagging and no gems. But as you can see, right there, lost to time. Oh my god, I don't think they're ever gonna fix that. Yeah, getting back on the time issue, high level play, like when Shinwar and I play each other, almost 80% of the time it ends in time over. You know, because we try to feel each other out in terms of, okay, he's going to go for this and I'm going to go for that. And we try to, you know, play defensive and avoid our opponent's strengths. So when you're doing that and then you don't have enough time to really flesh out like your setup battle, it just really sucks. I mean, they just, I don't know what Capcom is so hell-bent on keeping, you know, the time over or the short time span. And, you know, it would have been cool if they ever do remake the game to add a mode where, like in the Versus series, where you knock out one character, yeah, like I was saying, yeah, you knock out one character and then you have a 2-on-1 situation and create more of a dramatic effect where it's like, hey, if one person can come back and it's a 2-on-1, I mean, it'll be just like that Justin Wong you know, comeback and ultimate, well, more versus Capcom 2 with Cyclops, where it was like 1-on-3 and he still came out victorious, you know? I mean, that and the fact that, you know, going back into more of the gameplay mechanics with that Pandora, I see it's rarely used. I think it's almost even a waste of a gameplay mechanic that maybe they could have done something a little different. But these is just things that I'm just harping on, and it's been said before, but I don't know. Can the game be saved? I don't know. Maybe they just have to go back and rebuild just on the core mechanics itself. But here's something I want to ask you, nMo fans and fighting game fans. Let's say Capcom did go and remake the game in a similar fashion to excuse me, Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and then Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. What if there was a more upgraded, more improved version of Street Fighter Cross Tekken? Would you buy the game? I mean, I had some nMo fans send me some feedback where they said, you know what, that game should be made and given out for free. I mean, I don't know. I mean, we don't want the company to tank, but considering how bad Capcom's reputation is right now, some people wouldn't even care or give two shits right now. So with that, it's just what can be done to make the game, you know, have the spark that it had when it first came out? Because I'll tell you this, when I first played the game, when we got it early, which was documented in past videos, that we had a great time before the gems and all that became an issue, you know? And then when they start finding infinites with Kazuya's restand glitch and all that, I mean, my god. I just think the game was rushed, and, you know, I know I'm beating a dead horse with it, but I'm trying to make sure that, you know, if this doesn't get taken down on capcom-unity, since the departure of Seth Killian and Ono no longer being the producer of Street Fighter, I'm just hoping that it's not like damage control and they're just trying to shut people down, you know. So I just want to make sure that, you know, Capcom, just hear us, just give us what we want. And I mean, let me take that back. I know some people they're in love with their gems because they're unstoppable with them. Fair enough, but if you can just fix that auto stuff, I think you might be okay. And you at least shut me up. I know that. But overall, I mean, it's like Capcom pretty much backed themselves into a corner because they gave their word that they're not gonna make another version of this game. So they gotta, you know, stick by their word. And then on top of that, try to patch something that has too many holes in it. So I really want to know what you guys think. nMo fans, let me know, leave comments. I want this to be an extensive discussion between Fighting Game League, nMo, with new members of our gameplay. I mean, that would be really great. so that we just we just have to come together and just let them know, and as Capcom, let them know that, hey, we're not gonna accept shit, and considering that there's, with the Darkstalkers 4, I'm very reluctant to even invest in that, like, hell, I'll wait for a PC version or a special PC version, as they call it, because Capcom does not deserve your money anymore. It just, but in any case, I want to know some more in terms of, let's say they did remove the gems, how would that affect the gameplay for you guys? If they fix some of the hit stun and all the juggles and bounces and some of the unfair stuff, how would that change your view on the game? So let me know what you guys think, and I'm just gonna let you watch the rest of the video, and I'll see you next time on the nMo Amiga Arcade Show.
Come on. No way. I gotcha.